What's the deal, everybody? How we doing? hear my kids fighting in the other room. But survival of the fittest, right? I'm gonna let Darwinism take over. See what happens. I mean, what are we doing? Do we start a breakdown a bit early? Let's do it, as we're coming up on the hourly closure here. Hold on, let me let some people in. Okay, so let's drop into the daily. Our daily closed bearish below the range and created a bottom wick. I'd expect us to fill this bottom wick at some point today. When? I don't know. That is the question, huh? Well, let's mark it up. Previous 4-hour closed bearish, no bottom wick. Hourly has a level here, but I think it's lower on the smaller time frame. Let's see. Oh yeah. Five is not pretty at all here. Okay. Perfect. So this is the range we're gonna play. It's really a higher time frame range. Plenty of room here, around 200 pips worth of range, and we'll look to take advantage of some entries here on the smaller time frame. Could be buys, could be sells. I need to see first an indication of something, right? Because on the smaller time frame, we're in this range from here to here. And we need to get out of this area, so we need to either break 24 or 21 or tap these areas and close outside them, ideally, to see an indication of volume. And if once we start driving, because we could close outside and come back in range, right? As long as we get a closure outside these small time frame ranges, they'll indicate some volume to me. And right, it doesn't mean we'll have direction, because like I said, we could drive after a closure, or we could back in range, but at least there will be volume. Watching the Rangers game right now. So the hourly close, right? Just had the hourly closure. Closed bullish here. The 30 closed bear, which isn't okay. Hold on. 4 hours. All right. If we can break the previous hourly candle low and flip bullish, we'll have buy stops on the break of the current hourly. Right, but I need to break this low. I want to see the 4-hour flip bearish. If I see the 4-hour flip bearish and then come back up and re-break the highs, that's our position. That's going to be our buys, because because at that point we'll have the market create a bottom wick that we don't have yet for the previous hourly. We'll attempt to drive on the higher time frame on the 4. It'll fail, hold support, re-break the highs, and then we'll just look for some more buys up till 23.33. Sorry, I just, you know, I feel like a lot of these are like more or less advanced here. I forget there's a whole bunch of people that show up that are new here every day and don't really are not really in tune with what we're doing. Too soon for you to understand, type of thing. So just bear with us, right? Just learn from watching us execute, or the application of, you know, of what we're doing here. As it happens, as we're describing it, right? Sorry, I'm not breaking down every little aspect of every little thing all at once. Nixon 5. I wouldn't mind. That'd be great. Okay. Can we break? See the 4-hour flips here. There we go. The 4-hour flipped. Right? And I'm not saying that a bullish move is the likely thing here. Like, the likely thing here is the break of the lows and the drive down. But on the off chance that we re-break the highs and the unlikely thing happens, buys in that case are likely to work out, if that makes sense. Previous 15, no bottom wick, so this would make sense if it re-breaks the highs. Damn, look at this daily though, right? It looks like you could just take that daily off the rip, because eventually, right? What a stops there. Not bad, 130 pips to re-break the daily high. Very interesting. But I think the daily, if it flips, or if it is meant to drive, like to fill the wick completely, it'll grab a steeper top wick. Like, it can flip here, give a small drive, and then probably come back up for a top wick, and then eventually fill the range down tomorrow for New York or for London. Daily looks lovely. 4-hour and the hourly are a bit different. Five close bearish here. We'd need to tap at least 21.4 here before a bullish flip. Still in a runner? Yeah. I mean, like, if you weren't in a runner, I would be surprised. I'm only surprised when you don't have an active runner. No worries. Frush. 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 Are you related to you know gotta figure it out. Came here to say hello. Seen you come to the next community from time to time, Narc. Yes, sir. Show up. Support. Drop a like. You're welcome. Drop a like as well. Nick shows up. Yeah. My fucking brain just spoke faster than my fucking mouth can move. So I was going to say Nick shows up here from time to time. From time to time, it's time to eat in here. But a webcam to show up. W. Bring the feet. We need a foot view. The bunion angle. How you doing? How you doing? This is an interesting area to establish support here. Because over here, we didn't form much of a bottom wick. Over here, market just drove up. This little area running across here. See that? Market just tapped with a wick over there, like we just did over here. And then from that wick, it was gone. And there's a chance that could happen here. But I would like a bullish closure and a bottom wick on a small time frame, and then we can contemplate that. Because at any moment, this can be a top wick here on the 5 as the previous 5 closed below and we fill the range down. So we need a bullish closure here. Clubhouse the VIP. Do you think creating an iTrading executing program would ever work for gold? Well, call me Negative Nancy, but actually don't fucking call me Negative Nancy. But from just past experience and knowledge, no. It'll work for the person selling it. They're definitely gonna make a killing, right? Probably get a Bugatti. Shit. But I don't think it'll work for people buying it. Any tips for trading the Asian session? Yeah, show up same time, trade the same pair to really discover all the nuances that are attached to that pair, that come with trading that pair. Anything you notice happening again and again during Asian session? Yeah. Wix, can you look at GJ? Do I come with a shirt or not for the Asian session? I don't know. That's up to you. You better come with pants though. Straight up. Well, I have GJ in the thumbnail. It's not. It's in the description, but not in the thumbnail. The thumbnail says XAU USD. Ranging and zero volume is what we notice every Asian session. Well, that's not really big wick energy. That's little candle energy right there. Maybe once a week. We've had a trade every single day, I think, this month, except for one. Live forex. Yeah, I know it's in the description, in the title. It's not in the thumbnail itself. I don't know. It's just the way TubeBuddy works is it says the algo works better if GBP JPY is in the title. And it also works better if there's a space between GBP and JPY instead of putting it together. Just tried and true things. What happened with last night's trade? We had a B. We closed at BE. Came down, but we closed at B. Because we got a chance to exit, then it came back up, and then it came back down. Yeah, I got the Rangers for the cup. They're up 2-1 right now. Washington's on the power play. Sucks for Washington. Rangers are like one of the top penalty killing teams in the league. King of BE. Yes. I mean, I don't really give a shit if I'm the fucking the deuce of BE or the 9 of BE or the jack. I don't really care. You see the Islanders game? Yeah, that was terrible. I don't know how you can beat the Islanders. Oh, the fucking Capitals just scored. Damn. 2 up. God of BE. I think if you paid attention, you probably might not have lost your last trade, too. Because, really, honestly, like, you could take a position and go straight into profit, and it's, like, up to you how much profit you close. No one's, like, there's no criticism there. But can you manage risk? Alright, reflipping here on the 15. It's a little tough. 5 printed bullish, but looks like we're going to retest the bottom of the range. There's just a lot of rejections here. If we do retest the bottom of the range, I'm going to wait for either more sells below or I'm going to wait for a bullish flip. Because I believe that this isn't enough of a top wick for a daily. I think we need to grab more orders at a much higher level. At the very least, 27, 29 area. Right? So yeah, we might see this come down, but I think it'll be short-lived because we're gonna need to form some kind of price action here. For now, this last 4 hours or 3 hours, because this is the only 4-hour candle throughout the day that's actually 3 hours, right? And these 3 hours in this 4-hour candle, it's been indecision time. You see that? We're doji. We're at the price where we started. So need something. Trading to take back my money and leave. It's not a good mindset. Just trade to win. Eventually, like, you're not just gonna make your money. You're gonna, like, way outdo your expectations. Your initial expectations. Your expectations eventually will rise. Yeah, two grand. That's shit. It's money. It's money, bro. Grumpy, yeah, he's playing. He's killing it. I think he scored the first goal of the playoffs for the Rangers. Damn. That was a good shot. You think either the Oilers or the Rangers? No, I don't think. I think the only team that's gonna come out of the West is Vegas. Vegas is like way above everybody. Even Edmonton. Edmonton looks good, but I think it's the Rangers versus the Knights. The Knights are built for the playoffs. But it's the Rangers' year. Like, this is their year to win or lose. Like they were the best team in the regular season, so it's, you know. Like, they should have this cup locked up. It's up to them to lose it. And, you know, defending champs are defending champs. How about the NBA games? Yo, the Knicks fucking won, and they were up like 5 with like a few minutes to go, and I never even saw the part where Philly took the lead with a minute to go and was up by 4 or 5. I didn't even see that part. I just saw them up by 5 with like a few minutes to go, and I saw them win at the end. I was like, all right, that's cool. And then I saw on Sports Center like what really went down. I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. Yeah, God bless Sports Center. That's wild. It's pretty dope. Yeah, we were in a trade at the time. I completely missed it. I didn't pay attention. That's true. Yeah, you got when the Knicks and the Rangers are both winning. Hold on, we're flipping. We're re-breaking the highs. Remember I said if we create that bottom wick, but how did that happen here? No. Sixers stink. I mean, honestly, I was afraid for the Knicks. I thought they should have like took a loss and took like 3rd or 4th place, because I thought that was going to be an easier matchup. Because the only reason the Sixers are in the 7th spot is because Embiid was out for most of the year, and then, you know, he comes back right when, like, you know what I mean? He came back right when the playoffs started, so they would have been in 2nd or 3rd, honestly, if Embiid played the whole season. So they're basically playing like a 2nd or 3rd seeded team. Ooh, coming up, huh? Re-breaking the highs? Is that what you're doing right now? Five-minute close bullish. So this might come up, but you'd want the 5-minute also to grab a bottom wick. $30 on the one looks great to come up. How much time? We got 3 minutes here on this 30. I think. I think it's a possibility to have a position here on the rebreak of the highs. But I really want to see how close it gets to the 30 closure. If it does start doing that. Yeah, you know what, gang? We're gonna wait these 2 minutes. I'm not, even if it reflips and rebreaks the highs, I'm not gonna have a position here. We're gonna wait here still these 2 minutes. So let's get this 30 closure. The candles are still telling a different story, right? The 4-hour, the hourly, they're still printing next to each other and telling a different story. Someone's got too much talent. Yeah, but they're old. Older. There's like the wolves have been on the come up. It's about time. Anthony Edwards. He's a fucking animal. The guy is fucking. He's not human. KD still a talent? Yeah, but Anthony Edwards flies, bro. Boys, I don't know. I feel like every generation like jumps higher than the next generation. Cause I feel like all the point guards today like can like tap the rim with their head, right? Or like all the guards, not the point guards, but all the guards. Knicks stole a game last night. Yeah, so did the Nuggets. Nuggets stole a game. I don't think Durant wins another chip, honestly. I think he's done. I honestly don't think LeBron wins another chip. Went to sleep knowing the Lakers would blow that lead. Yeah, like when they were up 20, I was like, yeah, they're definitely, even if they win, it's gonna be a game at the end. How long do you think LeBron plays at 40 years? I don't know. He said his first year with his son is gonna be his last year in the league. $30 closed here, gang. 30 closed bearish. The hourly's open, so we can kind of apply the same logic here too, right? The hourly flip bullish, failed to drive, come back down with this minor, with the smaller time frame giving us that closure. The 15 close weak bullish, respecting this little resistance, so there's a chance we can make a top wick and come down. But if we make a top wick and come down, ideally that top wick is going to be above the current hourly high. Wants to play with Bronny, but Bronny can't be a Laker. Yeah, so he said it himself. So he said basically whichever team he goes to is where I will go play. He's basically saying, draft my son so you could get me. Like an incentive. Because Bronny ain't fucking draft material. Get the fuck out of here. But he's trying to get him drafted based on who, like based on his name, not the accolades. Let's get smells. What a pro wants, what a pro needs. You guys seen that stupid commercial? It really makes me uncomfortable. I see it and it makes me uncomfortable. Wicksama. Oh, season finale tonight. Let's go. Yo, where's my samurai sword? Yo. Still stuck in a tree. What? Oh. Oh. 어디 가는 거야? 시즌 피날레. 하야. That's crazy. Can't wait. Thanks for reminding me. Been watching a lot of Shogun. Not really, just as much as there is. Like, whatever there is, I watched it. I don't think it's a lot. I think it's just, I just watch it. Whatever it is. A lot would be like going to like rewatch the episodes. Just, no, you know what? A lot would be watching it just to learn Japanese. Like, you know what? Let me watch this shit so I could learn the language. That's a lot. Me, I'm just watching the shit. Wow, this reflip bearish. That was pretty accurate. Yeah, I'm good at that. Don't worry, I wasn't a bully in school, chat, but I'm good at teasing people. But I wasn't a bully. I was the one that was getting bullied. I was small in school. I was really small. I was like 4'11" in high school. Late growth spurt. Oh, he missed that. That would have been a goal for sure. Oh, it made that bottom wick and it rebroke the lows. I am in no position to be in a position right now. Not in there. Not right here. Massive drive here right now. I'm gonna break that low. Massive 4 pip drive down here. How tall are you now? 4'22". I'm 420 now. 420. That's a goal. That went in. That went in. That's a W. Power play goal. Hey. 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 Let's go. Yo, I swear, at Madison Square Garden, I got the livest fucking crowds. Oh. W. What a fucking goal. I honestly feel like if I didn't watch, they wouldn't score. Pushing peas. Was that the 4-hour flip here again? Ooh, 4-hour really trying. Could happen. Or not. Do you use Bloomberg? What, the terminal? it's gotta make sense. Like it's gotta pay for itself, right? I don't do like fundamental analysis and breakdowns and charge people for having access, early access to news. Like it just makes no sense. If I was starting a team, I'm taking Luka. I'm building a team around Luka. It's either Jokic or Doncic. That's the two I'm building a team around. And maybe I'm saying Luka because that's like I'm a little biased. I like Luka more than the Joker, but I think they're both great. So coming down, coming down, coming down on the 5, on the 4. The reaction at this area will be key. If there is a reaction at this area. Ja Morant. Building around Penny. You know Penny's real name? It's Anferny. You know why they call him Penny? You guys know how I know why they call him Penny? Because I was the teenager watching the Magic play in the 90s. Not even, I wasn't even a teenager. I was like 10, 11 years old, and they had him on halftime, and he was talking about why they call him that. All right, the 4 hour rebroke the lows. Should start filling some here. I mean, I just don't have an entry here. I need some closures. 5 something, 30 seconds here, 40 seconds here on the 5 to close. If we can get a top wick, look at this. Last time a 5 closed here, look below the range. Look at that top wick. But we already grabbed orders here, so I don't know if we'll get a massive top wick. But we need, first thing, we need a closure at that area here, and maybe what's the range to come down here? 10, 11 pips. Okay, so it looks like we're going to close below. I want to see if we can get a top wick here. Okay, something. Okay. So if it re-breaks the low, I'll have a position. It's got to happen on this 5. Comes back up in range, and this is a solid area right here, right? 21.91. If it was going to reject, I would expect it to reject here. This is the first thing it did in the first minute of this 5-minute candle. So if it come down, re-break the lows, highly likely it'll tap 23.20. But you might get this closure back up in range on the 5, and then we're waiting on the 4 hour at that point because it's really highly indecisive. Yeah, I'm gonna sell stop here for now on the break of the low, right there. What's the difference here to the bottom of the candle? Only 2 pips. Okay. rebreak of the 4, right? Gang, delete the sell stop. If the 4-hour closes below here, we might get a better entry than the rebreak here. If the 4-hour actually ends up closing bearish, we'll have a top wick entry. If it does rebreak this low, right? So the key will be to get an even better entry, but I don't know if it will. Four-hour key here. I think the last 15 minutes that we're gonna come up on here after 2 minutes, right? That's a 15 closure, bearish wick to fill, but still a rejection, still closing above for now. Yeah, it's not gonna be 15. It's gonna be the hourly, which is also just happens to be the 4-hour as well. So I want the drive down here. I don't want this kind of candle, right? I want that position that we would have had. I wanted that price to tap. I don't want to be in there, but I want that price to tap and stay there. I think it's so. I mean, don't think. Don't think. Wait for it to print on the charts. Let it tell you. Let these candles make your life easier. So that's your advice. Yes. That's my advice. Don't think. The market sets up and you're not supposed to think here. That's a very human thing to do. You have to have parameters. You have to have a plan in place for every possible, situation that can come up, in your trade, in your setup. And that's it. You act on parameters. That's it. You have an equation. You plug the variables into that equation. The variables are price points, right? And how these candles print, right? And once you plug those variables into your equation, you're supposed to solve that equation. Goal, another goal, 4-2. Beautiful. Shorthanded goal. I told you. Washington should ask the refs not to even penalize the Rangers. Just let them play 5-on-5 because they're too nasty. 4-2. So yeah, right? So you don't want to sit here and think, get out of your own way. Right? Collect data. The candles are important. So, you know how they say make every second count? Well, yeah. Make every candle. Don't count every candle. Make every candle count. Don't sit here like, when are we going to take a trade? Make every candle count and, you know, collect the data from the candles. Well, the good thing here is price did break out of this little 5-minute range, right? The smaller time frame range that we've marked up. Didn't close below. So we're still not enough volume to close outside the range. The 5 did, but it's right back in the range. Highly likely it fills the 5 range back up. What a game. Ovechkin can't get shit done. Too old, buddy. Too old. Too old. Starks and Melo at MSG. Yeah, I saw Starks. I didn't see Melo. I saw John Starks. I told you, right? We might see this daily flip, which it did, but not drive just yet. It rebroke the lows, but didn't drive just yet because it might need a steeper top wick. Yeah, like at the end of the day, you might still see this, right? At the end of the day, but the thing is, it'll probably be, at the end of the day, it'll be like this, right? Or much steeper. So, yeah, it flipped here, grabbed some orders. It's going to come up, grab more in order to come down further. Melo's hat was dope. I just said I didn't see Melo. I saw John Starks. That was my favorite player growing up. Like when I just figured out what basketball is, when the first month that I moved to America, I saw John Starks hit some nasty threes. I saw a replay of him dunking on Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan was the only player you know when you're coming from outside the United States, right? Well, now it's like NBA is worldwide, but in the 80s and 90s, like back in the 1900s, like Michael Jordan, like if you're not from the from the United States, you didn't know anybody. You just know Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan. And you come here and I seen John Starks dunk on Michael Jordan. I was like, that's Michael Jordan? Yo, you guys never seen John Starks. You never seen him play. Yeah, the baseline dunk was nasty. All right, 9 minutes here. 9 minutes to go in this hourly. $18 seconds left to go in the second period. Yo, what's on the NBA slate right now? What games we got? All right, you got the Lightning and the Panthers on the other channel. Lightning scored, huh? I don't know what the score is here. Oh, it's 2 up here. All right. This is my favorite time of the year. I swear, I love when it's the first round of the playoffs. Both hockey and basketball, my favorite time of the year. I love it. Because all the teams are playing hard. Like, it's all worth it. It's not like a regular doubleheader on TNT. Like, everybody's, like, going hard. No Diddy. About to be halftime here. 51-50. Phoenix, Minnesota. 2-1. Ooh, in and out. Scrub. Back to the playground. Back to the playground. You watch March Madness? Yeah. It's more like March, April madness, right? Every year this shit gets later and later. Eventually, there's just you're gonna have March Madness in June. What's up with this 5? That's a lovely 5. Coming back down here. Just to reflip bullish in a split second. Or will we actually get a closure belowsure? Or will we just reject here and flip bullish to drive up to the top of the range? Which one is it? Did you get to watch Wilt live? You kidding me? Yo, I was there for the very first NBA game. I was there at the very first one before they even had the three-point line. I was in the stand. Go find the fucking video footage from the first ever NBA game. You'll see me. I was black and white. I was half a minority. Yeah. Crazy. Huh? Sorry. That one went right over here. Catching Scottie Pippins. Damn. That's mad Diddy. Boy catching Scotties right now. Stop catching Scotties. Damn, dog. You need help? All right. Last 5 of this 4-hour candle. Let's see how we end up closing here in 5 minutes. I'd like a steeper drive. I wish this would fucking just plummet down here. Shit, account growing Diddy that. True. Forget me. Fuck what I say. Get your money, boo-boo. Yeah, the Mavericks game after this should be fun. Game 1 was whack. Canucks 2024. 2024 what? Fucking beach domino champions? Yeah, sure. They're gonna have an early off season. Straight to the beach. 2313, that's 300 years from now. Maybe. Maybe the Canucks can win then. Two minutes. Where in Florida are you? Right near the beach, boy. Re-breaking the lows again. The final minute of the 4 hour. How many times have we seen that? 858, 859. Just decides to push. I would also like a bottom wick, like a push and a bottom wick. You place a sell stop? No. I'm waiting on a 4 hour closure. Oh my god. Yo, something wrong. My nose is getting stuffy here in this room. I think the AC's on too much. Too much air. I'm gonna turn that down. Hold on. $30 here. There's a lot of range to come down, but I want a bottom wick, and if we don't get a bottom wick, I really need a steep top wick here. The 4 hours got one, right? So I feel like we can just rip down, like straight down without creating a top wick, but I would like one. We don't mind this push down because this creates range. This push down creates range for us to take advantage of later on. So let it push down, let it create a bottom wick, and we'll get orders after it comes up, and we'll look for sells. Is it clean traffic? I mean, not really. It's just on the higher time frame it is. But you got to take all the time frames into consideration. See, I'm thrown off here by the fact that we don't have a bottom wick on the previous candle. We don't have a top wick on the current candle. Highly likely, we're eventually at some point. I don't know how steep this drive down will be, but eventually at some point this candle should flip bullish. And that's when we'll start locking in whether buys or sells. If it doesn't flip bullish, we'll wait for a closure with a bottom wick here. The tough part is understanding that we at some point should technically flip bullish on this candle because how we closed. Or it's highly likely that it flips bullish. That's why it's hard for me to take a sell, understanding that, hey, if I expect that, like, I don't know where it's going to flip. I don't know what it's going to fill. But this isn't bad, right? This is good that it's pushing. It's giving us some range to fill, and it's given us volume. Just be patient. The thing is, right, this could come up now. Like, we don't know when this candle opens up. We don't know if it's going to fill the range, make a bottom wick, or if it's going to reject here or here. We don't know if it's going to drive down 6 pips or, you know, 35 pips. We don't know that. We just know that at some point it should reject and start coming up and creating that top wick for this candle. We're only 2 minutes in. This is the first 2 minutes of this candle. Grab these orders. This is 2 minutes. The first 2 minutes of this 4 hour, it's already a bigger candle than the entire 4 hour last 4 hour candle. Big ass ranges. That was a 60 pip drop, right? Just split second. 50. A lot of orders grabbed? Not necessarily. Like the way gold's been moving, like in this cycle, it's all relative, right? Spreads are higher, ranges are bigger, liquidity grabs are steeper. Okay, 20 seconds here for the 5. $23.20.5 for a top wick would be lovely. Might not get a top wick. Last time we came down like this, we retested. So what do we want? We wanted this area at the very least, 2320.5, right? I'd want to see it on this 5. Hourly flip. Doesn't mean it's going to drive up. It can. That's a lot of orders, but all it did was just create this massive range to come down so far. For us to confirm buys, we'd have to come back up, close in range, another bottom wick, retest some part of the lows. Because look, like I was just saying, last time we drove down here, right? Oh, whoops. We retested, we drove down with the wick. The very next candle retested the low. After we came back up here, we retested the low again before the eventual drive up. So My understanding is we'll retest the low. If we end up breaking the lows here on this current 5 in the next 2 minutes, I'll have a sell on the rebreak of the low. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a sell stop right now. Right here. Because we flipped bullish. This hourly came down, flipped bullish, created a top wick. Now it gave us a top wick. If it rebreaks the 5 lows, or if the 5 flips bearish here and rebreaks its own low, I'll take that as us coming back down in range. Only on this 5. It's only in the next 2 minutes. Okay? This was our position last night, somewhere around this area too. $90 seconds here for this 5. Coming close here, coming close. Hmm. 10 seconds here in this 5. So, what I'm gonna do here, I would like to see a top wick on this 5. It closed back up in range. So delete this. If this prints a top wick, then we'll place the sell stops again. For now, if it prints a bottom wick and that 5 closed bullish and in range, we can make a bottom wick here and fill this 5 wick up, right? If the first thing we're doing is making a bottom wick. Of course, it can drive down, continue filling the range down, but at this point, then if it does it like this, then I'd rather wait for this 15 to close in 4 minutes and then wait for that top wick again. But I deleted it because the high chance if it rebreaks the lows here after that 5 close, you see there's a level here that runs across, and that 5 closed just above it. And the first thing it did, made a bottom wick, so highly likely it fills this wick. After that, we'll reevaluate again. Spreads are high, yeah, my spreads, but like I said, moves are bigger, ranges are bigger, spreads are bigger. More volume as well. Yeah, meta. We've established that before, a little bit prior. No, I don't trade oil. Don't trade crude. There's a lot in there, AKO. You gotta show up. I can't explain to you. It would take forever. You gotta show up. There's so many. It's very individualized, right? Depending on the position. It's not necessarily at support resistance. Sometimes it's past it. Sometimes it's into support resistance. Not always are wicks needed, depending on the time frame. It's got to be done based, on your top-down analysis. It might. It's not. I mean, we're not trading the Aussie, right? Versus the Aussie. We're trading versus the US dollar. So I don't really think. Maybe it'll bring volume to the market, but I don't think it'll affect it. GJ, thoughts?
How about no?
$80 here for this 15 to close, and this is right now, at the moment, this current 15. Love that button. True. Third period. Let's go. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go, Rangers. Lot size for 250 pounds. 0.01. There we go. So the 15 just closed. Need a top wick. It's freaking hourly. Oof. Sell stops on the 15. I'm really curious. I want a steeper top wick. Like, I was looking at 22.2 here for a top wick. We'll see right now. Let's see if it can start pushing. Later, Javier. See ya. Hi from Colombia. I would be too, man. I would be too. If I was there, I would be high from Colombia. I don't blame you, bro. High from Manila. I'm high from cannabis. Fly Goldie. Ooh. Why do I get the feeling that a whole bunch of you are in buys? Why do I have this strange feeling that there's a whole bunch of people that took this 1 hour bullish flip? Where did you buy the soundboard? I created the soundboard, the Stream Deck that it's, alright, the hardware that I use for my soundboard is a Stream Deck, and that was a Christmas present from Don Bo. This thing. This little thing. Right here. Oh shit. Was my iced tea. See that? It's even got a picture of Wix, and then you, if you hit Wix on the nose, pop, shit pops up. And then you go to sound, and then you go to another sound, right? This is all different soundboard. Yeah, buys are working out for you guys, huh? Congratulations. Killing them. You be killing them. Be killing them. What I was looking at, I was looking to retest the lows. That's what I was looking at. I was looking to retest the lows here before the market comes up. Washington Capitals. What do you mean? No, they're good. They're just playing the best team in the league. You know who the best team in the league is, don't you? down, coming down. Yeah, I'm gonna have a sell stop on the break of the 15 low. So sell stop right here. Still 7 minutes left in this 15. The first thing it did in the first 7 minutes is create that top wick. Got 6 minutes here. If 6 minutes it doesn't activate, we will delete a gun. But I think we should. Hourly sport, what, this area? Yeah, because I think the overall range is much steeper. The good thing is the 5 and the 15 close here together. So if the 5 closes above, that means the 15 will close above, and we don't really have to wait for another candle. We just delete the sell stops there. Right. Yeah, you want to close below 21.4 here on the 5. If you close above, you can get a bottom wick and then finish that drive up. See how this candle closes. Closed bullish above the range. Yeah, gang. We're gonna delete this sell stop here too. Delete, 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 delete. Watch it come down. Hold on. Well, it made a top wick first. What do you have going on the 30? See this place. Yeah, gang, I'm gonna delete the sell stop. I don't care if it comes down, or then if it comes down, then we'll take it off the 30. There's a chance it comes down here, but that closed above the range. We didn't fill the wick here, and we're gonna come down for a bottom wick. If we come down for a bottom wick, it might flip bullish, or we can wait an extra, or this 5-minute candle out, because it shouldn't be the drive if it does flip bearish. Deleted the sell stops here, gang. It's not like the previous 5, closing back up in range, massive top wick. Oh, sorry, I forgot to take it off here. So, yeah, this is the part I don't want to be a part of. If the 30 can close bullish but below 21.4, then we'll look for a top wick and some sells on a flip. So this will be interesting. Close above 21, it's not necessarily coming to 24. You're going to need to see the smaller time frame come back down, bounce off of support, while maintaining price closures or candle closures above 21, and then there might be a chance for us to revisit the highs. Edwards can't be stopped. I'm not watching that game. I'm watching the last 9 minutes here of the Rangers Capitals game. I didn't want to get up this morning. I was so tired. I was like, nah, kids, just call in sick today. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, just call your boss and call in sick. They're like, Dad, take us to school. I'm like, I'm tired. Do you really want to go? And they're like, yes, we want to go to school. Take us. I was like, all right. Fine. Come here. Bring me your brush. Let's go brush teeth. Like, it's crazy in the morning because it's like, all right. You brush your teeth. Did you brush your teeth? No. After breakfast? Shit. Now I got to make breakfast for one. The second one. The third one. Then brush teeth. Oh, what about my teeth? And my teeth. And the 3 of them got to brush their teeth. And you brush their hair in order. And then the older one, like, stands there, brushes hair. And the other 2, I brush their hair. Like, it's wild in the morning. And then you got to pack lunch for school. And you also got to dress them, right? The younger ones, they're not like great at getting dressed. They can get dressed, but they won't look like their parents take care of them. So you got to get them dressed. 30 closed bullish, but below. That is interesting. Can we come up now? All right, gang. So check this out. If we can come up, steeper top wick here. I don't want it to break the lows now. Fuck. It can. I can't take this trade here. I'm not in here. I'm not in here. I need it to come up, grab a steeper top wick. Maybe we get this closure here on the 5 again. Or on the 15, but at any point this can flip bullish. Let's grab the bottom wick for the previous candle. And the only thing we have going for us is it closed below resistance, but it's still closed bullish there. So if we grabbed the steeper top wick, I would have been in on the rebreak of the current candle low. But right now, vacuum the hair? No, I brush the hair. Yeah, yo, they got bring your kids to work day or go like, your parents to work day coming up, and my daughter's like, oh, I'm doing this and I want to write a report. And I was like, what are you gonna do? Sit in my office all day? You do that anyway. You can't do that. She's like, all right, fine, I'm going to school. She's like, no, I'm gonna write a report. I'll sit there all day. I was like, that's just you not going to school. You'd rather go to school. She's like, yeah, you're right. I'd rather go to school. This is tough. Like I said, I needed to retest the lows before, or I'd expect the market to retest the lows before it does anything. But how it does that? Wish you learned it in school. Me too. Oui. 7 minutes to go. Cap scores 4-3. It's gonna be a tough finish here. Comments turned off? No. Closed above. You ever go to Summer Jam? No. Excuse me. Will this come back in range finally so we can fill to 23.24? Or will we re-break the lows? You do any fishing? No. I'm more of a grilling type of person. Ooh, coming down here. I'm gonna take a sell right here. I got a late entry on there. Damn. I got an entry at 2319.76 here. A bit late. Damn, that dropped really quickly. That dropped faster than I wanted to. I thought I was going to get in on the flip, but It's all right. It's all right. I mean, yeah, if it comes up here at this point, it comes up. But we should have been managing risk at the fill of the wick. That was too quick. But I still think we need to eventually come down and grab lower levels. It's just, if it doesn't come down now, it might be a while. My full TP will be here. It's roughly 70 pips. Damn, got a bit of a late entry. That drop light, as soon as I clicked it, it dropped like 5 or 6 pips below the price. All good. It's annoying, but all good. You got the bottom wick? No, you got the bottom wick. I got mid candle. It gave you 9. I probably would have went break. No, it gave 12 on the broker. You smoked something wrong? What do you mean? Perfect. Everything's perfect. Why is it wrong? $23.19. I got 23.7. I'm sorry, 19.7. About 6 pips here. Let's spread. Close bearish on this 5. Why I took sells there? Because we closed below on every time frame. We made a top wick on the 5. 30 closed respecting resistance. We rebroke the lows on the smaller time frame. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons there. Yeah, I'm gonna close. Fucker pulled right back. As soon as it rebreaks the lows, I'll close half. I didn't close anything. I was looking at 11 pips and nope. Pulled back. Alright, once it rebreaks the lows, I will close half and go break even. Okay, gang, I'm gonna close half right here at 12. All right. Boom. And I'm gonna go break even. Actually, I'm gonna close 75% of my position here at 12. And I'm gonna go break even. Let's see if we can run. So we are break even here, and I closed half at 12. Looking for the bottom of the range here, it'll be lovely. 17 here, 36 for the wick fill. $15.8. What level is there here? There's not much here. I mean, a little bit. We should. I closed 75% of my position, so if like this hit stops, it hit stops. But there's not much there. We should technically drive straight through. I don't know why it's stopping. Maybe just to take us out before it drives straight through. But it should technically, we should drive. There's not much traffic. The range is clean, and this is why I was happy when this previous drive down here happened, because when this drive down happened, it cleared out all these orders. So next time we go through this range, it should be fairly simple to just drive through. Very close here. That took me out, chat. I'm out. It didn't really tap, but I'm out here. Another W. I guess the streak continues. We waited over an hour and a half for that. You said you accept big range, and now you sold in this range? What do you mean? I took a W. I won. I'm a winner. I made money. That's all that matters. Show up, win every day. Sometimes big, sometimes small, but that's it. Another W. Win number 120. You had a chance. It drove more than 20-something pips, almost 30 pips. It is still will probably drive further. It just ended up, you know, we end up taking risk off the table. Sometimes it goes with house money, sometimes it doesn't. Yep, waited an hour and a half to catch 12 pips. Perfect. I might run again. I think you'd want the hourly to close here to really get a nice entry. Might get this drive now on the flip, but I think if you will let the hourly close and closes like this, there's a chance you get a really ideal entry on the next hourly candle. Let me update the record. Win number 120. Damn, we would be at like 500 wins if the clubhouse record was allowed to be in here. What was that, 26 in a row, chat? I mean, that's more of an advanced position here, but that we have. But okay, here we go. It's free flipping, right? Because this is good. It closed below everything, but I think the higher quality position would be here on the hourly. Even though this might run. You have room, and you closed below. You made a top wick, broke the previous candle high, flipped now. Right? Thing is, it's a 5-minute candle. Like I'm not too invested into it. Sometimes we are, but like I said, I'd rather see the hourly closure. I'd rather see a pullback and the hourly closure below 2320.4. This way you know it's closing below the overall and the most recent, and it's got to retest the lows here whether it comes up or down. So you might be able to get some sells off the rip or a top wick sell on the next hourly candle. Especially if it closes like this and the 30 closes bearish, right? Oh, there it goes. It's filling it now. How much was that? That was 10 pips too? 12. Idea was right. Didn't run right away. See, it's running now. But like I said, it might be pulling back just to take us out, and that's what it did. It pulled back, took us out, and now it's driving. But yeah, 26 straight wins on stream. Another W. Closed at almost 30. Yeah, everybody managed risk differently there. Oh shit, the Rangers won. Game over. Game over. They survived. 4-3. It doesn't matter if you win by 10 or by 1. As long as you win, you don't get any extra points in the next game, right? So it doesn't matter if the Rangers won 4-3 or 10-0. As long as they win, you don't need to score anymore, just more than your opponent. Wow. Yeah, congrats everybody. Make sure you drop a like if you enjoyed the stream and you enjoy taking these wins with us, or if you were part of these wins, like, drop a like. Let's grow this community, right? That's how we crack the YouTube algo. That's how the algorithm works, right? You guys drop likes, it recommends the stream to more people. W's and 2 W's in the clubhouse in the New York session. Yeah, in the morning we had a couple of W's also. So join the clubhouse. You know, join Wix's table if you want to be part of those positions. But yeah, but we had positions in the Discord. Running now, huh? Now you run. Taking another trade. That was a good trade. No, I'm done for the night. I just grab my W's and, you know, and I move along. Even New York session, they know me. Like, we grab a W, I'm out. I don't sit around till like noon or 2 p.m. Just, I'm out. Just, it is what it is. Sometimes you get big positions, sometimes little, sometimes break even. But, like, you know, I came, I saw, I conquered. I saw, I conquered, I came. No, I showed up and I executed my plan. My plan was to wait for my positions and execute when they show up. And if they don't show up, to avoid what's not mine, ignore the noise. And the key is to win every night in order to grow your account. You win every night for the next few years, you're going to be so far ahead. It's going to be incredible. Like I said, you're going to be smashing your goals as a byproduct of just showing up and winning, right? Not even concentrating on them. $8 pre-roll got me fucked up. This is regular at the clubhouse. True. You analyze the market. I mean, these ranges are still valid. I believe we're going to come down before any move up, right? So on the next hourly candle, at least the break of the previous or the current hourly on the next, the break of the low before it makes a decision. What decision it's going to make, I don't know. How it's going to reach these lows, I don't know. After a top wick or just off the rip, I don't know. But it is highly likely if we close like this, we're going to come down here and actually get to 23.15. If it breaks that, I mean, London can see quite a bit of movement. Did you end up getting a win last night? No, we closed break even. Zoo said, I'm break-even gang. And dipped. See, no break-even today, Zoo. Tomorrow morning should be interesting. Earn $3, Wix to go. Go get yourself a fucking pack of raw papers. You good. Chilling. Alright, I mean, Zoom gang kind of quiet tonight. I'll see you guys in the clubhouse. I'm going to call it a session here. I know we got 7 minutes. You know, honestly, when I stick around till 10, I get extra viewers. Like 100 or 200 viewers show up after 10, but like somewhere around 10:30 to 11 mark. But like, this is our session. They missed the trade. No, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to hop off and I'm going to go put my kids to bed, smoke a J, and go watch the season finale of Shogun. 어디 보는 거야? I commit seppuku. Yo, some of you guys better not fucking commit seppuku on the fucking charts here before you log out. Think about it. You're gonna need a second. Get your second. Make sure you got a second. And if you don't got a second, don't do it. I gotta wait for the viewers hourly close. 1 LM out. I got you. Harakiri. They call it, for some reason, I learned it as harakiri, right? When I was little, but they call it seppuku. All right, Gengi. That's it. That's my time. Chat, I'll see you tomorrow with a new thumbnail and another Asian session. Tomorrow we'll be live 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay? 8 p.m. Eastern live here on YouTube. Let's see if we can continue the streak. We have won 26 straight trades. Okay? Or we have 26 straight wins. So let's continue. Let's continue the vibes. It's been great. It's been a monster month. It's been a great quarter two. So it's been great here on streams. I appreciate you guys for showing up night in, night out, day in, day out. Mods, extra special thank you to the mods. Thank you so much. Oh, Winnipeg scored. Thank you guys for showing up and helping me run this once again every single night. Yeah, quarter two is a big W. I said it last year, quarter one, and it worked out. And I said it in quarter one this year. Get ready for Q2. This is the time to supercharge your accounts. This is really the time right now. The time is now. This is the time where you grow your accounts, right? Supercharge them because of the massive volume. You know, you go big on your stronger trades. You should have a better winning percentage because the trades that's set up for you should typically run not just 5-7 pips but 20-25 pips. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. You're gonna miss the volume when it slows down. Outside of that, gang, that's my time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Zoom gang, I'll see you guys in the clubhouse. If you're not a member yet, go join Wix's table or the clubhouse through my YouTube. Like the stream, sub to the channel if you haven't done so yet. If you're new here, go follow the IG. Really want to grow the IG. Make sure you go follow the IG. Lots of value there. It's pretty dope IG. Trying to grow it. Outside of that, gang, that's my time. And just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Good night, everybody.